Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to the Explainer. Today we're walking step by step through the absolute complete setup of the Nilkamal Sierra one-seater manual recliner.
Now, when you see that DIY or do-it-yourself tag slapped onto a massive piece of home furniture, it is completely natural to feel, well, a little bit of dread. I mean, we've all been there, right? You're staring down this giant cardboard box, just agonizing over exactly how many tiny screws, missing washers, and completely confusing diagrams are hiding inside. The anxiety of complex furniture building is incredibly real.
But here is the really good news, and this brilliantly illustrates why you can take a deep breath. Because of its heavily modular design, this entire assembly actually takes less than 5 minutes. Seriously, less than 5 minutes. There is absolutely no technical expertise needed whatsoever. You don't need a toolbox, you don't need those annoying little Allen wrenches, and you definitely don't need an engineering degree to get comfortable here.
Before we crack open the packaging, though, let's talk logistics for a second. The box itself is bulky, and it weighs in right around 37 to 39 kilograms. To put that into perspective, that's nearly 40 kilos of dead weight. So here is an essential pro tip for you. I highly recommend grabbing a family member, a friend, or maybe a nice neighbor to help you carry the box completely inside the house, right into the exact room you want it in before you even think about opening it up.
Section 1. Inside the heavy box. Let's look at what you'll actually find inside.
You're going to find a very simple 3-part inventory. First up is the base unit. This is your main seat block, and what's fantastic here is that the steel manual reclining mechanism, the footrest, and that gorgeous classic walnut finish base frame, they're all pre-installed. You literally do not have to build any of the complex moving parts. Second, you'll see the backrest. This is the heavily padded velvet fabric piece that comes completely detached for shipping. And third, just your standard accessories and the instruction manual, though honestly, you won't be needing any extra tools for this main setup.
Section 2. The 4-step DIY process, a quick and easy setup.
Let's move to and see how this builds into your finished recliner. The whole process breaks down into 4 incredibly simple actions. Position the base, align the metal tracks, slide and lock, and finally secure the fabric flap. That is literally all that stands between you and total relaxation.
All right, step 1 is all about positioning the base exactly where you want it. This is a super crucial prerequisite step. You want to unpack that heavy base unit and place it in the room first, way before you even touch the backrest. Why? Well, because it is infinitely easier to maneuver half a chair than a fully built one. Just make sure to leave a few inches of clearance from the wall right behind it. You really want to ensure the chair has plenty of room to fully recline later without, scraping up your paint job.
Now for step 2, the alignment. What's really interesting here is just how elegantly simple this mechanical connection actually is. Look at the rear of the seat base. You're going to visually locate 2 male metal slide prongs that extend straight upwards from the frame. Got them? Okay, then take a look at the detached backrest. Down at the bottom corners, you'll find the corresponding female metal receiver brackets built directly into the fabric-covered frame. Your only goal here is just to line those 2 parts up. Step 3 is slide and lock. This is where the chair really comes together. You're going to physically lift the backrest and slide those female brackets directly onto the upward-facing prongs of the base. Once you feel they're resting correctly on the track, you need to push down firmly on both sides of the backrest at the exact same time. Apply even pressure so it slides down perfectly straight.
So the crucial point is waiting for this exact moment, the click. As you press down firmly on the backrest, you are actively waiting for a very specific tactile and auditory cue. You really need to listen for a solid click sound. That audible snap is what tells you the built-in locking tabs have engaged securely. If you don't hear that click, no big deal. Just pull the backrest up slightly and try sliding it down firmly again. That click is your absolute guarantee that your backrest is safely locked into place.
Finally, we arrive at step 4, securing the fabric flap. This is the finishing touch to make your brand new recliner look polished and totally neat from all angles. You just reach around to the back of the backrest and pull down the velvet fabric flap. It features a super convenient hook and loop Velcro strip right at the bottom. Just smooth the fabric out nicely with your hands and press the Velcro flat against the bottom frame. It cleverly hides all the internal metal joints and gives the chair a seamless premium look.
As the source material explicitly reminds us, you don't need to worry about complex furniture building. Recliners are heavily modular by design. And that smart modular approach, it isn't just to make your assembly easy. It's deliberately designed this way, so these massive, plush pieces of furniture can fit easily through narrow home doorways and fit into standard shipping boxes. That modularity is exactly what turns a potentially stressful DIY project into a completely tool-free, totally stress-free experience.
So, what does this all mean for you? Are you ready to sit back and relax? Because you have just successfully built a heavy piece of furniture in under 5 minutes. True comfort doesn't just come from high-density foam and soft velvet. It actually begins with a completely hassle-free setup. You've conquered the bulky box, skipped the tool belt entirely, and now the only thing left to do is pull that recliner lever and put your feet up. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and enjoy your new chair.